And welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing analysis on Aptos. Aptos is trading towards the support zone and it has been showing support from buyers, which is confirming that it has bottomed around the support zone, and the next phase of Aptos is to continue an upward rally. I'll be walking you through this analysis from the present moment, the target point, and I'll also be showing you the big picture of what's happening in Aptos. Let me start this analysis from point 3. When you look at the charts from point 3, at this particular area at 13.5688, that was when Aptos hit resistance from its sideways trading, and then it came back to the 50-day moving average line. It dropped underneath it. It crosses the line from continuous rally and it's now getting weaker. But when it dropped back down to this particular price of 7.7438, the buyers come in heavily with full force. They put in above average volume, which is an indication that there is volumes from the buyers, and the price closes around the peak of its range. That's a very strong signal. It's telling us that the buyers come in with huge volume and they retain their position, they close very strong. That's a very nice indication. And when you look at that particular bar, it stopped the downward correction in Aptos. Then we had a little sideways market occurring around this particular area. And as the sideways market is occurring, what really happened? This bar marked the low price, and none price has ever violated the low of this particular bar that the traders initiate. The buyers initiate to stop the downward pressure. Then after the bar range for a several period of time, we also have support bar, this particular one, and these two bar that are coming up at the moment. But one thing is very vital when price is approaching support zone. We also look at the volume to confirm if the price is having support of buyers or sellers. When you look at this particular one, you will see that most of the volume are below average volume. Most of the volume are below average volume. Only this particular volume is on the average, which is the buyer's volume. All the sellers are below. It's telling us that sellers are dried up and it's only buyers that can come in to push the price up. One, we are in their zone, which is a support zone, and that's a level which buyers will add more to their strength and push the price upward. When you look at this particular trade, we need an upward close bar with a volume above average to confirm our entry. At the moment, the price has bounced up from the support zone. That's an indication that a rally might be starting, but we still have to wait for upward close bar and above average volume. This current bar that is still forming, if it finally have above average volume, that will kickstart our entry bar into Aptos, and our next focus will now be point 3. That's the prior resistance that Aptos notch, and once it finally break above that particular price, we will now be focusing on the target profit. Let me now zoom out and show you what's happening in the big picture, and we can see how Aptos has been behaving for some time now. When market bottom and in Aptos, rally started from point 1, it traded heavily towards point 2. That's around 584% increase. It's very huge, and it's sending a strong signal to us that Aptos is having lots of support from buy side, and institutional traders are accumulating the coin. When you also look underneath the chart, you will see that the volumes are also blue volume. All these high volume are above average volume. They are telling us that there is trend going on and there is support from buyers. Then from point 2, the sellers came in hard. They pushed the price and created a correction which lasts for a very short time before the price rally back again to the 50-day average line. It's now trading underneath the 50-day average line grudgingly, and at point 3 it rise above it a little, but it couldn't sustain this movement. It now dropped back drastically, and now it's hitting the support zone. which is finding support at the moment. Let me put in a trend line and let's also see additional confirmation of what's happening at the moment. I'll be connecting my trend line from the peak of 0.2 to the peak of 0.3. That's the two previous resistance that has been acting on Aptos. And when we look at this trend line, we can see that even the prices are pushing towards the trend line, and if we finally rise above the trend line, that's also additional entry for us to add to our position instead of waiting for it to get to the prior resistance zone. We can add more position here, and at the same time we also still add more to our position at this particular price. When you look at the trend line, you can see it have a downward trend line, which the support zone has been tested twice, and the price is now heading to the trend line. So that shows the support zone has established a strong level, and it's now heading towards the trend line to break it above. Our projection for profit, let me go into that. When you look at the big picture in Aptos, you will see that when the market bottom and we have a strong rally from 0.1 to 0.2, that's about 584% increase. And when the price finally break above 0.3, we will also target a percentage increase of 584, which will be giving us around 94.0000. That's our projection for profit in Aptos. If this analysis really help you and you want more analysis on your favorite currencies, subscribe to the channel. If you have any question, like the video and paste your question in the comments. I'll see you in the next analysis. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.